Once you're finished creating your site and you've added all of your documents and pages, it's time to publish it. When you publish a website, that means that you're making it visible for the outside world to see it. One important thing to remember is anytime after you first publish your website, if you make changes to it, you're going to need to publish it again in order for people to see those changes. So to publish in Google Sites, we're going to be using this Publish button in the top right-hand corner. Now I'm going to show you two different ways to publish. One is if you're using a personal Google account, which is what I'm in right now, and the other way is if you're using an organizational Google account, and that would be one that's provided by your school district, because the settings are a little bit different. So let's start by publishing with a personal account. So I'm going to click on Publish in the top right, and I'm going to give my site a web address. So this is where people will go to find my site, and I'll show you how to get that link after we publish. So I'm just going to call this Anywhere CCRSM, and if you look below here, this is the full name of the website, sites.google.com/view/anywhere-ccrsm. We're going to make sure that who can view my site is set to anyone. So if it's not, click on Manage, look at Published, click Change, and make sure that anyone can find and view the published version is selected. If it is, then click Save. Once that's set, click Done, and now we're ready to publish. So click Publish, and this will say your site has been published successfully. Click on View to view your site. And now this is the live version of your website that people will see when they come to this address. I'm going to close this and go back to the editor. When you're ready to share the link to your website, just click on the link icon at the top, click on Copy Link, and then you can either paste and send that in an email or send it to the person who's in charge of the website for your district so that they can add a link to your district website. So that's publishing with a personal account. If you're using your school district's Google account, let's take a look at your publishing options. So I've created a site here using a district Google account, and I'm going to select Publish in the top right-hand corner. And again, I'm going to give it a name. I'm just going to call this one CCRSM. And again, if you notice below it, sites.google.com/ and then it'll have the name of your district here with your website name at the end. Now this next part is very important, and it's different from publishing with a personal account. The default here will be that only people within your school district can view your website. But you want anyone to be able to view this site so that they can see your documentation. So right now, it probably says anyone at and your school district. I'm going to select Manage, and I'm looking for where it says Published. Click Change, and this is where I need to change it from anyone at my school district to anyone can find and view the published version. Select that, click Save, and then click Done. So now this should say who can view my site and anyone. So now we're ready to publish, and we can view our site here. Close that, and just like we did with our personal account, we can click on the link button here to copy the link to our site to either email to someone or share with our district website manager. So now just remember, any changes that you make to your website after this, you're going to want to come back up and click the Publish button again and republish your website to make sure those changes are updated.